when I watch the replay, if there's any diet pill talk.
Did I talk about diet pills? I don't even know why I would have even brought that up, but apparently at some point I did. Um, but yeah, if you're not back to Dexter or whatever, I started to kind of talk about a bunch of different things, but that's not necessarily a movie, but it's a TV show.
Yeah, the galley is so damn far. By the time I get down here with my coffee, it's already cold. That sucks.
That does suck.
Yeah, the studio is way closer to the kitchen than this place is.
Do you have Showtime? Do you watch Dexter at all?
No, I don't watch television.
It has the the guy who played the gay brother on 6 Feet Under, as a serial killer in Miami who also works as a forensic specialist for the police force.
Huh.
Interesting, right? But
forensic specialists are all the rage these days.
I know, but actually, that's not even the main crux of the plot. It's
now, I get emails all the time asking me if I want to learn how.
It's a pretty good show. It's in its 3rd season now, and don't start watching the 3rd season. Rent the first 2 first. They're all in the video stores. And
you know, if I responded all the emails, all the crappy emails that I get, I would probably have a fantastic head of hair, a huge cock, and be an NCIS agent.
You want to know the funniest emails I saw the other day?
What?
You had the $6 billion bailout, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. They actually had like like the one from that fake Prince for a while. They were having like, if you can only help me get my visa and return to America, I will share my wealth with you. They had set one up like it was like, I am the poor widow of Wall Street. For only $6 billion, I will return to America and share my wealth with you. I thought that was some funny shit. I was like, that's some great stuff. But yeah, Dexter's a good show though. I have to say, and I know the forensic thing is the CIS. What is it? CSI.
Yeah.
Kind of overdid it a little bit.
I said NCIS, but I like that show because Polly Perrette is hot.
Is that the goth girl?
Wait a minute, didn't I just say that I didn't watch television? Okay, I have one guilty pleasure. All right, fine.
I've seen that a couple times. Is she the kind of gothic looking girl who works in a lab?
Can we just move on?
Do you really think that isn't that supposed to be like a very it's supposed to be this this very professional environment? And do you think that they would let this sort of this forensic specialist girl come in with cuffs around her, and I mean chokers and stuff, and
why are you still on it? What
and blue
does
hair?
Moving on mean something different on that side of the room?
Moving on.
Okay, you want to hear something really horrifying since we're talking about it now?
I really want to know I want to hear something.
Okay, well, first of all, you can't really dice up the show like that. I'm like, well, is it really believable? Okay, it was a spin-off from fucking Jag, okay?
Was it?
It's not supposed to be a good show.
Was it? It was a spin-off of Jag?
Yes.
I work with a guy who watches both shows.
Yeah. Yeah. NCIS is a spin-off of Jag. When I watched half of a season and then I found that out and I was mortified.
Were you a fan? You were not a fan of Jag?
No, I was just flipping through channels and I saw Polly Perrette. I'm like, who the hell is that? And I started watching it. And yeah, then I found out that I'm like,
that
oh
is so
God, it's
funny.
horrifying. But apparently it's in her contract that she gets to choose what she wears on the show.
Huh.
So there it is.
I thought that was kind of I thought that was pretty funny. Goth, funny
well, I mean,
typecasting. Goth forensic specialist.
If you go anywhere and there's somebody who's really freaky good at their job, like Scotty on the Enterprise, if he wanted to wear hot pants and a tank top, they would fucking let him, okay?
Probably.
Because no one else is going to be able to fix the ship like he can, okay?
True.
So I think, when you're just the master of your craft, you can pretty much, do whatever you want, as long as, the job's being done. That's all a good boss should really care about.
Yeah.
In my humble opinion.
I had a friend back east, Hannah, who always dressed like that and always has glitter on and sparkles and big huge plugs in her ears, and it does a lot, also very gothic. And she was a nursing assistant and she'd work in a hospital, but they just asked her to kind of remove certain things when she was not working.
I just realized my sweater really kind of makes me blend into the background. Except for the big stripe.
It's camouflage.
I don't want to be seen here.
You're like a floating head and hands. Talking about floating heads.
Yes.
I saw a really spectacularly strange movie. Um,
Entitled.
well, sometimes when you hear about a movie and and it doesn't live up to the hype that you'd heard.
Uh huh.
I had heard about this
That
movie.
happens to me a lot.
I'd heard about this movie called Mystics in Bali, and I'd heard it was probably the weirdest movie you could ever watch.
Mm-hmm.
I finally saw it, and it lived up to. It was as weird as advertised. Um, it was an Indonesian horror movie.
So I saw a half naked brunette in the
Was there?
one of the cam spots, so I had to take a closer look. Sorry, you were saying?
Indonesian horror movie. Mystics in Bali. It was originally titled Liak.
Uh huh.
Was
this another film?
This is another movie I watched during my long spew of movies.
Okay, you had a pad of paper before that had writing on it. Now you have like a printout.
Well, because some things I printed out, and then before the computer crashed, and some things I had to write down as I was watching the movies, making notes to myself.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, this was based on a real legend that actually occurred.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So while you were watching movies while you were sick,
Uh-huh.
you were taking notes.
That's how dedicated I am.
Wow.
Yeah. But I think about that stuff a lot in my head. I after I watch a movie, I think about like, what did I think about it? You have to hear about this though. This is really I love the weirdness level that this got into.
Thanks, guy.
Apparently, in that part of the world, there is a legend called the Liak of a flying head with entrails that feeds on the unborn.
Badass.
Badass. And obviously,
when I die, I want to come back as a floating head with entrails that feed on the unborn. That's it.